Let me tell you something. Olympics is all game banger. You see them big volleyball, Brazilian volleyball players, they looking and you looking, everybody looking.
Ooh, dangerous.
Don't nobody know how to speak no language, but you feel me?
Everybody
feel the energy.
Energy speak,
You can
man.
feel the energy.
If we lose a game, we'll be blackballed.
There's no ifs at all. We will not lose a game.
There's no what.
I'm not thinking like that. Don't even ask me that question.
Oh, you gotta come up with better questions than that. You know, we're not losing the game.
But according to NBA players who've actually been there, that's only half the story. Inside the Olympic Village, there's a totally different kind of competition going down, one that never gets shown on TV. Kevin Garnett went to the 2000 Sydney Olympics thinking it would be all about basketball practice and staying focused. But the moment he stepped into that village, he realized he had just entered a whole new world, one packed with energy, star athletes everywhere, and stories that would make anyone's jaw drop. As a kid and as a basketball player all over the world, this is the
as a kid and as a basketball player all over the world, this is the position you want to be in. You want to have the accolades, and you want to be in the Olympics. You want to win the slam dunk contest.
It's any kid's dream, and me being a kid, I really have dreamed about this. Watching the '84 Olympics and watching the '92 and the '96, and now to have this opportunity.
Ray Allen, Jason Kidd, and Dice walk through the village on the first day. We go to the game room. This game room is probably about 10,000 square feet. It's got games. It's got everything you can do in here. Everybody is in the middle hitting the table. Every athlete that's in the Olympics is in this room hitting the table. Picture this. It said the fastest sprinters on the planet, swimmers who've spent their entire lives training, gymnasts flipping like it's second nature, wrestlers built like tanks, and volleyball players with movie star looks, all packed together in one place. Kevin Garnett walks in and just stops, taking it all in with wide eyes. Every corner of the room is buzzing. Different country.
The dopest part about the Olympics, y'all, the day one when you get there, they got a place that only the athletes can go. So you come in the village, me, Ray Allen, Jason Kidd, and Dice walk through the village on the first day. We go to the game room. This game room is probably about 10,000 square feet. It's got games, it's got everything you can do in here. Everybody is in the middle hitting the table. Every athlete that's in the Olympics is in this room hitting the table.
Things really get interesting. KG scanning the room when he spots this small guy slipping through the crowd. He can barely see him because the guy's carrying a trash can so big it almost hides him completely. The dude's moving quick, like he's got a purpose, and KG's just watching, trying to figure out what's really going on here. Just a small dude, you can't even see him. He got a trash can, he walk in. Finally, he get to this big old bowl on the table. You don't even know this is a bowl. The man dumps about 10,000 condoms in the middle of the room, and then as he gets out of the way, you can't even see him no more. Cause after about 30 seconds, it's not a condom in just 30 seconds, gone. 10,000 condoms vanished like nothing. And this wasn't some wild rumor either. The numbers actually prove it. At the 2000 Sydney Olympics, organizers started off with 70,000 condoms, thinking that it'd be more than enough. Halfway through the games, they realized they were running out fast and had to rush order another 20,000 just to keep up.
By the time Rio 2016 rolled around, things had gotten even wilder. They handed out a jaw-drop.
And it had a true, like you feel me? Like it was like some true representation. Like we over here in Australia, we're gonna have to ride as Americans, so we're gonna have to all stick together. But it was a great time because
cracking. It cracked so hard. Security got us out of there. It's like, nah, you got to get y'all out of here. And they don't let NBA players in the village because so influential. It's so influential. Somebody getting something tonight. I don't know. They got us out of there so fast. He said that. I'm talking about NBA security. You remember Horace? Y'all remember Horace? Y'all remember Horace security? He's like, oh, no, we got to get y'all out. NBA players haven't stayed in the Olympic Village since the Dream Team hit in 1992. That moment changed everything. Charles Barkley later revealed why the attention was nonstop. Fans, media, even other athletes surrounded them everywhere they went. So keeping the team separate was the only way to keep the chaos in check. Anytime we left for practice, and then anytime we would travel, we'd have two motorcycle guys on the side with machine guns. Had a guy on the top on front of the motorcycle, had a guy on the back with machine gun. Had two police cars in the front and the back. And then we had a helicopter above. And then that was every day we went anywhere. So while every other athlete on the planet was living it up in the Olympic Village, meeting new people, soaking in the wild energy, and seeing everything KG talked about, the basketball players were isolated. They were kept a full 90 minutes away from all the action, tucked in their own spot, far from the chaos everyone else was enjoying. Somebody. So they would always have the players and all of us like 90 minutes away with the ladies and all that. And then they had an OlympicVillage. Even from miles away, KG and his teammates still found a way to make the Olympics unforgettable. Before the games even tipped off, the 2000 USA basketball squad made a wild pact. They each threw in on a $1 million bounty. The challenge? Whoever could dunk on Yao Ming first would take home the prize. It wasn't just about winning gold anymore. It became personal, a mix of pride, bragging rights, and pure competitive fire that only NBA stars could bring. So listen, fuck it though. We had a bounty out on Yao Ming. First cat to dunk on Yao Ming, $1 million. So everybody was trying the million, man. We all said first. We all put our hand there. Listen, I think it was Dice, myself. It was like 6 other people that had to, you know what I'm saying? Like, we catch him, it's $1 million. Cool. So we was like, cool. Nobody ever got that $1 million. Yao Ming was unstoppable, blocking everything in sight. Bump him a bit, slow him down, which he did, but Peyton still goes right at it, misfires. Minato gets with a sloppy pass. Carter inside. But when Vince Carter leaped clean over 7'2" and Frederick Weiss for what the French media called Le Dunk de la Mort, or the dunk of death, KG swore someone finally earned it. The whole team went wild. It was the kind of moment that made history on the spot. And the practices, they were just as crazy. Jason Kidd had this intense drill called one-on-one full court, where you met at half court and went head-to-head till someone gave in. KG said he and Sharif Abdul-Rahim almost came to blows during one of those battles, but none of that matched the feeling of the opening ceremony. That's when KG said everything hit him, the pride, the weight, the honor of repping the USA. It was unforgettable. It was one of the best times of my life, dog. When you come out and you walk out and you represent your country and y'all put the flag up there. Backstage, before the teams even stepped out for the opening ceremony, the energy was wild. Athletes from every country were packed together, hyped up and throwing jabs back and forth. But the loudest ones in the room, the Australians, they were talking big, saying wild stuff to anybody who listened.
KG said the tension was so thick you could feel it. Everyone was ready to prove something the second they hit that floor. Australia talking that oi, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oh, the freaking torpedo. It was a kid. They caught the torpedo because he had like a 17-foot. Him and Michael Phelps was talking. Yo, we're gonna smash all them, mate, man. We're gonna eat your ass lunch tomorrow, mate. Michael Phelps like, fuck y'all, we America, USA. We was like what in the? Yo, it was like almost World War II in the back. So get this. Ian Thor, the Australian swimming legend they called the Torpedo, and Michael Phelps were actually going back and forth backstage, trading words like rivals before a title fight. The air was tense and everyone nearby could feel it building. Meanwhile, the basketball guys were just standing there watching, totally shocked. KG said they were looking at each other like, wait a second, swimmers got beef too? It was one of those moments that showed the Olympics aren't all friendly smiles and sportsmanship. Lord, we finna play, y'all. Yeah, and then they finna race, they finna swim, so it's a bunch of that back there, bro. It was like, what is this? Then KG looked around and saw Serena, Venus, and Phelps all repping the same red, white, and blue. Different sports, same pride. That's when it clicked for him. This wasn't just about basketball or medals. It was about standing for something way bigger than the game. But then I saw Serena and Venus and then Michael. I was like, oh, we about to get it in here as Americans. Yeah, what's happening? Gang, gang in this game. Oh man, it was a whole nother feel. That feeling of unity, of standing shoulder to shoulder and repping your country against the rest of the world, that's what stayed with KG. It wasn't the games or the hype he remembered most, it was that pride, that bond, that sense of being part of something huge. And it had a true, like you feel me? Like it was like some true representation, like we over here in Australia, we gonna have to ride as Americans, so we gonna have to all stick together. But it was a great time, cause then you come out, you bite and go, you talking that shh, but they talking that shh too. There are levels to everything, and KG understood that better than most. The OlympicVillage had become a legend among NBA players, this mysterious place everyone talked about but few had actually experienced. What made it special for me was that I was coming to the Olympics and those games from a global standpoint. Yeah, right, so I was the global energy that I was dealing with from being over there and being around fever and like the people and like from different countries and nation, like I was dealing with that over there, right? So I came to Olympics different than D-Way came in through NBC. Braun came in through as a player. Now we all hit in this game from different angles and different perspectives. Carmelo Anthony even revealed on the All the Smoke podcast that back in 2004 during the Athens Games, he couldn't resist sneaking off the team's cruise ship just to see it for himself. Coach Larry Brown had warned them that leaving meant a suspension, but Melo didn't care. Curiosity won.
He said once he got there, the energy was unreal, like a global college campus buzzing with the best athletes on earth. Then there was 2012. Kobe Bryant strolled through the village during the London Olympics, and Tyson Chandler remembered how it only took 30 minutes before Kobe had to leave. He said Kobe's competitive fire was too strong. Just being around that many elite athletes made him restless. Kobe wasn't there to socialize, he was there to win. Dwayne Wade saw that same drive in 2008 Beijing. He said walking through the village with Kobe showed him how different the man really was. It wasn't just about basketball. Kobe was connecting with athletes from every part of the world, speaking to them in their own languages, 9 in total. Wade said it blew his mind. Kobe wasn't just intense, he was intentional. That's the magic of the Olympics.
That wild mix of worlds. You've got the craziest party on earth happening inside those dorms, condoms disappearing in seconds, athletes mingling non-stop, and then you've got players like KG putting million-dollar bounties on opponents, and Kobe refusing to relax until tip-off. The Olympics show it all: the fire, the unity, and the chaos that makes greatness unforgettable. Listen, if you can ever go to the Olympics, go to the Olympics, bro. It's a great It's a great experience. It's a great experience. KG only got a quick taste of the Olympic Village before security pulled him out, but even that short moment showed him a side of the games most people never see, where the world's greatest athletes finally let loose. Rivalries spark before the competitions even start, friendships form overnight, and yeah, 10,000 condoms can disappear in half a minute. That's the part of the Olympics they never show on TV. KG talked about the energy backstage at the opening ceremony: swimmers beefing with swimmers, track stars staring each other down, and Brazilian volleyball players sizing up the Americans. Nobody speaks the same language, but everyone understands the mission. For the next 2 weeks, you're carrying your country on your back. NBA players might be kept out of the village for security, but they still feel that same pressure, that same weight. When KG mentioned seeing Serena, Venus, and Michael Phelps all repping the same colors, it hit him. This was bigger than the NBA. In the league, guys like Kobe and LeBron were rivals, enemies even, but at the Olympics, they were brothers. That's why players keep coming back. Carmelo Anthony played in 4 Olympics, not for money, but for that feeling of unity you can't get anywhere else. KG remembered the game room. Athletes from every sport packed together, playing, laughing, connecting, sprinters trading numbers with basketball players, gymnasts snapping pics with swimmers. For 2 weeks, the best in the world live, eat, and compete side by side. And yeah, sometimes things go further. Hope Solo once said that about 70 to 75% of Olympic athletes hook up during the games. She said she saw people getting together right out in the open, on the grass between buildings. No shame. When you've got that many peak athletes in one place, the mix of adrenaline, freedom, and competition makes everything happen fast. Here's what's wild. For all the partying, chaos, and unbelievable stories KG described, these athletes still show up and perform at the highest level. They're breaking records, winning gold medals, and doing things that don't even seem humanly possible. That's what makes the Olympics different. It's pure excellence thriving in the middle of total madness. Somehow, with everything going on around them, these athletes still find a way to deliver when it matters most. Maybe that's part of the magic. The pressure mixed with the celebration, the grind mixed with the release. You train your entire life for one moment, and then you're surrounded by thousands of people who did the exact same thing, who know every ounce of sacrifice it takes to get there. KG felt that energy even in his short time walking through the village. Flags hanging from windows, athletes from countries he'd never even thought about, all chasing the same dream, to prove they're the best on earth. And when the competition starts, that friendly vibe disappears fast. The Australians talking trash to Michael Phelps backstage. That wasn't just banter, that was real. Phelps went on to become the most decorated Olympian of all time, and you better believe moments like that pushed him even harder. Athletes don't forget disrespect, they use it. KG remembers too, the $1 million bounty on Yao Ming that nobody could claim. Vince Carter flying over a 7-footer and thinking for a split second, someone just got paid. And the NBA players getting rushed out of the village because they were too recognizable, too influential, too much of a target. But what stayed with him most wasn't the drama, it was the pride. Walking out during the opening ceremony, hearing your country's name called, seeing the flag rise. That's the moment it all hits you. For those 2 weeks, you're not just playing for yourself or your teammates, you're carrying the hopes of everyone back home.
That's why KG said if you ever get the chance to go to the Olympics, you go. No hesitation, because there's nothing else like it. The NBA Finals bring pressure, the playoffs bring intensity, but the Olympics, that's a whole different animal. The entire world watching, athletes from every corner chasing greatness in one place where anything can happen. 10,000 condoms gone in 30 seconds, million-dollar bounties, trash talk turning into fuel, security scrambling to keep things under control. That's the real Olympic experience, and KG lived it firsthand. Crazy story, right? What part got you thinking? The OlympicVillage madness, the rivalries, or how the NBA stars handled it all? Would you want to experience that kind of atmosphere yourself? I really want to know what you think, so drop a comment below. Thanks for watching and supporting Ball Stories. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. There's plenty more behind-the-scenes stories waiting for you. Go check out the next video. It dives even deeper into the legends you thought you knew. Catch you soon. Peace.